What worried me about the debate, I don't think anyone really brought this up, but it's not really a debate if only one person gets to speak. Debates are usually arguments.
Talk about product placement. In one of the rounds, the last question was on police brutality, and the first commercial out of the gate was for the new NWA biopic Straight Outta Compton, which shows Ice Cube getting arrested by a police officer that is using excessive force. I mean, come on, how did they know? It's magic. That's how they know.
Jeb Bush constantly looks like a science teacher who's disappointed in his students.
The buzzer was something that got me. They've used a bunch of techniques to keep politicians on time. They've used lights, they've used a bunch of different sounds, but they had a buzzer. When it went off, I didn't know if the candidate's time was up or they guessed the correct letter on Wheel of Fortune.
What surprised me last night was Chris Christie lost a little bit of weight, but he had surgery 2 years ago. What the hell's he been doing?
The main point I took away from the debate was hair. Between Rubio, Trump, and Rand Paul, they had the most jacked up hair of any debate I've ever seen. They talk about repeal and replace Obamacare. They need to repeal and replace their barbers, especially Rand Paul. His Jerry curl was so dry. I'm surprised Soul Glow wasn't one of the sponsors. Just let your soul glow, feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow. Soul glow.
I felt like last night was an episode of SNL. Way too many cast members, not enough sketches. No one even got a minute to speak.
You know what? I love how they placed the different candidates. I think they did that on purpose. The best was Dr. Ben Carson and Governor Scott Walker of Wisconsin. The best part of them sitting next to each other is Scott Walker bobbing his head every time Ben Carson made a point, like Carson was singing Barry White. Yeah, I agree with a black guy. Say that soulful economic solution.